Kyler Yamamoto is making some waves with the Edmonton Oilers. New wave player and has incredible amount of skill. 5 goals now in the preseason. When does that start to gain some traction with the coaching staff, Nick? And I'm talking about making the team. I'm talking about making the team. I'm not
a week ago. Listen, and this guy is tiny. I mean, he's got the Calgary Flames calling Gaudreau Big Guy for a nickname. That's how tiny.
That's
this
another
guy
scoop.
is.
2 scoops.
Right?
A big guy.
You know, he's got to keep the 56 though, because it makes him look bigger.
The other thing is to go back to.
What do you think though?
Okay, so go back to, you knew Artemi Panarin was going to play a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
He's with the Chicago Blackhawks. That's a huge plus. That just shows to me a part of it, how good the Edmonton Oilers have become, that if you're a young guy, trying to, again, get a chance to show your skills off, with one of the more elite offensive teams, you get a chance to do it. So I think it's maybe a little bit 50-50 that way, good on the team and good on the player. But, yeah, they got to be looking at him as a possibility, but then also they don't need to panic anymore. They don't need to rush draft picks up anymore because they've got a good team.
The game's never been in better shape for a guy of this size, or guys at 5'6", 5'7", 5'8", to come in and show skill. I mean, and they need scoring off the wing. So let's just keep riding it out, see where it goes. But that's a concern for the Oilers, is where the goals are going to come outside of Draisaitl and McDavid. And can Maroon have another year like that? And Kajula, can he take it to another level? Puljujarvi, of course, that's a tricky one that's going to need more time.
You know where you got to store those guys as well is all of a sudden you sign these contracts. McDavid doesn't kick in until next year, and you start very quickly having cap problems.
There's the Maroon conundrum.
I know. So all of a sudden you look and you've got these kind of guys, and you say, okay, I'll keep them at
27 goals. How much of that is to do with Connor McDavid?
I'll keep them at less, and somebody else has to move on. That's so the Washington Capitals had last year. That's the reality of being an elite team.
I love that Patrick Maroon scored those goals, and he should not be penalized because he played with Connor McDavid, because Zach Hyman played with Austin Matthews and didn't score 27 goals. So he still went out and did it. But how much do you pay him? Yeah. But Kyle Yamamoto.
Someone's going to have to pay the price.
I don't know
for those contracts. So
I love him. He's so much fun to watch. I'm just used to this new patient approach by this organization and what they preach.
I don't know. I think there's opportunities for the Oilers to go to another level here, no different than the Leafs. And it's not the day anymore, Darren, where you can sit back and say it's a 3 or 5 year plan. Those days are out the window.
Strome and Nugent Hopkins are on the clock.
The cap has put the Oilers and the Leafs in a situation where they got to start thinking about going to a Stanley Cup final